Hello, everybody. Wanted to get on and do a reading. I was asking Spirit some questions and listening to my intuition and my higher self, and just got my cards out to kind of verify things. And the very first card that came out, we're going to do the Rider Waite cards first, was the High Priestess. And those of you that resonate with this reading are going to be the ones that have really been working on yourselves. You probably went through some kind of major trauma that forced you to withdraw and go inward and start really working on yourselves. And you have separated yourself from anything that doesn't bring you peace or doesn't bring you joy. You still may not be in your happy place right now. You're trying to create your happy place, but you know that you're really not in the right environment. But you feel kind of stuck right now in the environment that you're in. You've been working patiently, building your pinnacles, getting through the moments as you're working on yourself. You've had to face, quite a few struggles. You've done a lot of self-reflection with the Moon card here. A lot of introspection. You've had anxiety, fear, all these things that you've had to work through on your own because you really had nobody there to get you through it. You just had to power your way through things and talk your way through things, talk yourself through things because you didn't have that person that you could trust, that you could lean on. You've had people want to be there for you, but you've been so hurt and abused in your past that for the longest you haven't known who to trust, so you just completely withdrew from everybody. But the Wheel of Fortune is changing in your favor. You are realizing that you've got to open yourself back up to have that happiness that you want, because you don't want to be alone the rest of your life. You want people to share your abundance with, because you've got abundance coming in. That's another thing. The Wheel of Fortune is turning abundantly in your favor. You're getting ready to have some major changes come into your life that are going to be unexplainable. From the outside looking in, it's definitely going to be a miracle. It is a miracle, but people are just going to be blown away because they're going to recognize that you have not given up. These people have watched you go through some really tough times. They've witnessed things that you've been through that would have just shattered their world. They would have never been able to overcome it like you have, and especially with such grace, and you're such an overcomer. You're a natural born leader. You've got so much inner strength, and even in your darkest of times, you knew that you were going to make it out of it. And looking back, you can see where you were divinely protected. You are so divinely protected, even though it doesn't feel like it sometimes. And I know, speaking from the very same place, it feels like you're in limbo right now. It feels like there's no way out of the circumstances that you're in. It feels like you're trapped, but you're really not. You're being held in protection. You're being held in high regard by the Most High. You just have to be incognito right now. They're getting ready to bless you with everything that they promised you, because you're going to fulfill what you promised you were going to fulfill. But they had to prepare you for this. You had to go through these dark times. You had to go through these horrible experiences because it made you stronger. It made you who you are today. And when these blessings come in now, you're not going to give it to the wrong people. You're going to know who you can help and who you can't help. You're going to help yourself first, because you can't give from an empty well, and you've recognized that. And you're going to be able to do the things that you've wanted to do to finish your healing. You're going to be able to travel. You're going to be able to help other people. You're going to be able to fulfill the mission that you promised that you would fulfill. You've got to have the resources to do that. But they had to ensure that you're not going to give those resources away to the wrong people. They had to ensure that you're going to use these resources wisely, and that you're going to make these resources multiply. And it's been given to you in a vision how to do that. You're going to have help. You're going to have people that you can trust. But you're also going to have people that try to latch on to you. So you've got to use your discernment. That's one of the things that you've been taught through this whole thing, is to follow your instinct, to trust your inner guidance. And don't make excuses for people. Do not put on rose-colored glasses. You know these lessons now, and that's why this wheel is getting ready to turn. You're going to feel like the fool again at the beginning of the journey. You know, at the beginning of this journey, you were like a kid. You were like the fool. You were so naive and so full of hope and joy, and you just wanted to spread love, and you just wanted to help everybody. And then these people came along and they just tore you apart. They were so jealous of you, and not because you were doing anything wrong. They were jealous of you because they wanted what you have, but they didn't know how to get it. And they couldn't take it from you, even though they really, really wanted to. What they wanted to do was to drag you down to their level so they could say, see, it doesn't really exist. But you disproved all of that. You proved them wrong, and you proved that true people, really good people, really do exist. People with true hearts, people that just want to do good things, really do exist. And now they're eating crow. All of those people that hurt you, all of these people that have drug you through the mud and done everything they can to destroy you, they're getting ready to face their karma. And I'm going to tell y'all, it's already been going on with them. And they don't have enough sense to realize the more they try to come against you, the worse their karma is going to get for them. The black magic and all the crap that they've tried to throw at you, you don't even have to send it back. You transmute it with love and light. But the energy that they send out comes back to them threefold, and they don't have enough sense to realize that either. But they're gonna. While you're sitting pretty, while your cups are in the upright, and they're ready to receive. If you see that, they're not full yet, but they're ready to receive, and that's where you're at right now. Finally, after all this time, you know you deserve to have things given to you like you've given to other things. It's your time. And the last one is the King of Cups. You're going to meet that person that's the yin to your yang. You know, and this could be a platonic relationship. It doesn't have to be a, sexual relationship, whatever. It could be just be the person that you need to ground you and to propel you forward. It could be in a business matter. Whatever it is, whatever your heart desires, whatever you've manifested, it's on its way to you. And it's going to show up like royalty. There's not going to be any doubt. There's not going to be any games. There's not going to be any breadcrumbing. There's going to be no games. This person is going to let you know up front who they are and why they're in your world and why they want you in their world. And you better believe it. You will believe it. Even though you're afraid in the beginning, they're going to quench those fears. They're going to let you get to know them and really know who they are. And you've manifested all of this. It's coming. All the things that were put on you in the past, you're going to have a way to do it. So just get ready for that. Now, this is part 1. I'm going to go to a part 2 because I've got some different cards pulled over here. You can listen to it or not. Please like and share the video. That helps algorithm. Helps me reach more people. And we are monetized on Facebook now. And we're working on TikTok and YouTube. But it isn't much right now. But every little bit that we get will go towards fixing the van or putting gas in the van or getting dog food for the doggos, whatever. So that's how you can help me, guys, if you want to. Help me and Lily and Louie is like and share our videos and get our algorithm going where we can get more followers. All right, going to part 2.